the state and stuff where they had to take me away from the family that was hurting me and stuff, you know. So I have evidence to back up my story in case I need to take my story to court here in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, because YouTube will
Okay.
ask like a vulnerable individual and that whole place that like they'll say, oh, this is where, people with trauma come for community. Fuck that, man. That's the worst.
Right.
That's the wrong
Well,
place people
this
need
is
to
the
be.
thing. There's one individual, and we all know who they are. And I did put out a video, and I did make a statement. The next step is going to the lawyer, and the lawyer sending a registered letter.
Yeah.
From that point to the time he gets served, these videos better be taken down.
Yeah.
And videos related to that is related to him, other people that's in his circle,
Yeah.
it needs to come down because they're going to be next.
Yeah. See, that one's
Because
been
what
a
he's
long
saying, he
time.
better have proof, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That one.
Now, I met the
Yeah.
young man, and he's not a bad person. Okay. I mean,
Uh,
online, yes, he's dangerous. And, you being assaulted in his house, no. Him peeking in on you unexpectedly, no. You leave money out on the table, he walked by and he sees it, him picking it up, no, he won't do that. Got your drugs out there, your weed, no, he won't do that.
yeah.
So, I trust him in that, and really, he's a responsible guy. Uh, Takes care of his business. He's punctual, on time. A very clean house. Everything put in its place. You move something, like you pick up a brick back, or whatever. It could be something sitting on a shelf, a little ornament. You sit it back and you sit it a different way. He's going to notice that it was moved. You know, it's fine, but he has issues also. And I'm not saying this in a bad way to be used against
No,
him.
I have relatives that are like that. As kids, we'd be told
Uh,
before we go in, don't be touching nothing because
do
it
I
would drive
resent going
crazy.
there, painting his car for free? No,
Oh
no.
yeah, see,
I can look at
look,
that and say it was a waste of time, but at least I got to say, I got to paint a car. I got the
yeah,
experience. And
yeah, yeah.
it come out good. He was pleased with it. His
I
his
can't,
client, his doctor was pleased as hell with her car because she
I
wanted to
can't.
sell it. So, huh?
Oh, you painted her car too?
Well, she had a scratch on the door of the top coat. And see, if you got a scratch, you put water on it, and if it disappears, that means it's only the top coat.
Oh,
Now, if you got a scratch and you put water on it and it don't go away, that means it went down to the primer, and it's got to
okay,
be sanded and painted, and then have a top coat.
all right.
So
Well,
her
look,
car, it was down to the paint, but not below the paint. So I had to sand out where it was scratched,
yeah,
okay, and flatten it out. Then I had to go back with the top coat, sand it a little bit, and put another top coat on it. Sand it a little bit and put another top coat on it. I put three top coats, made it thick as shit. And some of it had runs in it, but you're going to sand it out. It takes, if the orange peels, people freak out. You can wet sand it, 800
yeah.
grit. And it takes a
I've
while, but
done, I've
huh?
done body work. I've done body work with Bondo and all kinds of stuff too,
Well,
but
this is top
not
coat
so much
now.
painting.
What happens is when you get done with the top coat, you got to buff it out with a buffing compound. And that is also considered like a sanding, but that's a finer sanding. Buffing
Yeah,
it
but
makes it glossier, huh?
how do you do it like and not get dust and stuff up in it?
Well, the thing is with sanding paint, you never dry sand. Maybe you dry sand with Bondo and filler and metal. But when you get down to primers and you get down to paint and then also top coat, clear coat, that's a protective coating that puts on top of the
Did you
paint to
drive it
make it
into a
gloss.
garage at least? Did you at least
Huh?
drive it into a garage? Did you drive it into a garage?
No, we did. No, he had a garage. We would sand and all that, but when we painted the car, we pull it out in the sun. We'll pull it out in the
Oh my
driveway.
God. I'd be
And the
scared
thing
of
about it
dust.
is, see, next time we're gonna have to wet the gravel. See, he's got to grab a lot of gravel, and we had some overspray where we hit the ground and it blew the dust a certain way, but it didn't get it in my paint because I knew how to
Oh,
angle it and sweep the gun to where the dust would blow away rather than hit the ground and blow the dust on a car. You see what I'm saying?
okay. You
It's
worked
the
with
flick of the wrist as you're painting. So,
okay.
you know, with the sanding, you'd never go past 800 grit on
Yeah.
sanding paint or top coat. With
I
top
don't know.
coat, you wet
I'm
sand.
fixing to have I'm fixing to have my bathroom floor. I decided to these teeny tiny tiles came up when they redid the toilet.
Right,